This is a property we've recently completed in East Lothian. Let's show you around. Quite a big open space here actually. This was an extensive alteration. We actually done it in 2 phases because it was such a large project. This is phase 1, and in phase 1 we tackled this area, which was a narrow hall coming from here and separating at the ceiling, then led you into what was an office. This wall has now been taken down and opened up, and it gives you a great sense of space. We've also, in the existing study, replaced what was a 3-pane window into a picture window, so it just adds to the light coming into the property. Further alterations here, there was a high level window up here, and there was a set of French doors down here. So the original bedroom finished here, so it was a good sized bedroom, but not a lot of natural light. And one of the big things for the clients here in terms of doing the change was being able to access the property from their drive, because this is something you use a lot, and it was getting that front to back access. Being able to park your car, coming through doors, which are folding, and then coming into that rear garden through another set of folding doors, just gives them that seamless transition from front to back, which in an L-shaped house can always be tricky to have. This was a bedroom, like I said, finishing here, but it's now created a fantastic dining area. This wall here, this was the existing garage. So this whole area here led off a garage door, which was at the end of the driveway. So we've taken this down, put a nice window above a sink here, and then this is opened up into a lovely space, which is now a kitchen. So in the kitchen, adding further light into the property, which this property has bucket loads of, was a couple of Velux windows, which is a nicely decorated shaft, which again, like I said, just adds more light in. This wall was originally blocked up. You did access this room, which was a gym, through the rear garage door, back into through what was an existing door. And this space here was a gym, which actually wasn't used very often. So now it's been transformed into a lovely utility, which just adds that extra versatility to the house in terms of working room, but it's turned out fantastic. One of the requests we got asked from the clients was to put hot tub supply in. So the hot tub actually got craned in from the boundary wall on the other side back to where it is just now. But this space, because of the doors opening up the front to back, has just made the garden so much more usable now for the clients. So that's been a great success story. There's also been a few other key sort of design stroke details that we've done in this property, from the under plinth lighting to the column radiators to the lighting over the peninsula of the kitchen. There's also been some other sort of key areas that we've worked in. One of them was creating a more bespoke TV entertainment system, just to house Sonos and to television. We've also put Wi-Fi points in. One of the things I love about this house actually is the clients have got a Wi-Fi scan me to join picture, which is just typical of this day and age, and I think it's actually a great idea. So any guests coming into the house, scan the QR code and off they go on Wi-Fi. On this property we split up into 2 phases, this being the first phase. Now, what that lets you do when you have a larger alteration to an existing property, it lets you work on one area at a time. So what that means is, whilst we're doing an extensive alteration on one side of the house, the clients can live happily and undisturbed in the second phase. And all that happens when we finish phase 1, we seamlessly move over into phase 2, clients take possession of phase 1, and then it basically just lets everything move a lot easier with little disruption to the clients. So phase 1 through to phase 2 started with widening a doorway which was originally linked through a hallway to another utility. The utility has since been stripped out, and this has just been used as extra storage, which looks fantastic. We haven't widened the door here too. There was an existing partition here which closed off part of the hall. Since this has been taken down, it's actually opened up the hall, giving another great sense of space. One of the rooms we've done little alterations to, in all fairness, was the family room. There was an existing door here which took you through into what was an existing kitchen. That's since been covered up, and we've replaced the window with new double glazing vertical sliding sashes. This was one of the bigger alterations to the second phase, which was the transition from what was an existing kitchen, accessed via the door through what was the old living room, and now has been transformed into a really good sized double bedroom. In the double bedroom, there's also been an alteration to the window. This was an existing set of double doors and side lights, taking you down into the back garden from the kitchen. That's now been blocked up. A new vertical sash has been installed, along with a lot of bespoke cabinetry. On the bespoke cabinetry here, we've designed this with the client's choices in mind. The end result's fantastic. We've also punched out these 2 alcoves, which was at either side of a chimney breast, utilising space again, as well as maximising storage space with a little bit of bespoke cabinetry matching at each side. One of the other things we've done in what was the existing kitchen was build this stud wall to basically create the ensuite. On the ensuite is this barn-style sliding door. Inside the ensuite, we have gone for a black and grey theme, so we have a lot of black brassware, screen, taps, and with a grey selection of tile. We've also managed to get in a window there too, letting in some natural light. So this concludes the alterations to this property. The biggest success for the house was having an existing space that lacked that modern living. Because we've done the alterations we've done, it's let a lot more natural light in. The usable space has transformed the property so that the clients have been able to access the house fully without any bottlenecks and just allow more modern living. We are delighted with the way we've transformed this property into a beautiful family home.